Welcome to the Net Guy Show. Today I'm doing a mini review of the ET-3760 cartridgeless printer from Epson. If you've been watching movies, TV, or any online ads recently, you've probably seen Shaquille O'Neal lovingly schlepping what a great printer this is. He's an amazing basketball player and businessman, though I'm guessing the NBA royalties must have finally run out. I'm here to give you the facts, some good things and some bad things you'll run into, and my opinion of it as a tech guru, dad, and private purchaser. Yeah, this is one that didn't come discounted or free. I paid every penny for it. I've been using it for about a month with my wife and 5 kids, all of which are homeschooling right now, so it's getting plenty of use. Before you buy this printer, watch the rest of the video. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm John, the Net Guy. I make PC build, technology tips, and review videos for everyone, regardless of your skill level. If you're a returning sub, thank you, and great to have you back. Now on to the show. So let's start out with the things that you might call bad. Colors aren't as vibrant as our previous Canon. This isn't on photo paper, but even on regular paper, the blacks aren't as dark, and this is after spending a significant amount of time dialing in the printhead alignment during setup. Setup does take forever. Don't plan on unboxing and printing right away. The printer needs at least 20 to 25 minutes of hand-holding and careful step-by-step instruction following before the first real printed page comes out. And the non-touch screen is small, and the screen is even smaller on the ET-2760, its lower-priced cousin. My wife even told me the touchscreen isn't working, which seems like a shocking oversight these days. The plastic feels cheap and the thing is quite noisy, like it wants to fall apart every time you print something. Printing envelopes or thick cardstock? Think again. This model lacks a rear paper feed option, so you're limited on paper options. If you've been abused by other printers with features like direct plug-in USB and memory card access, yeah, they got rid of those too. So with all those negatives, you'd think I'd tell you to skip right over it and not buy it, right? Nope. I think this printer is one of the first printers that you might be able to keep and use for a very long time. Let's start out with why the Epson ET-3760 is different than most printers you've probably seen and used in the past. Originally, when you were buying overpriced printer ink cartridges, you were getting a cartridge and a new print head in one. As printer manufacturers started cutting costs, and the design and expectations of inkjet printers started getting more and more complicated, they stopped replacing the print heads and started just replacing the consumables, the cartridges. This worked out for several years until third-party ink vendors won a few lawsuits against the big printer tech companies and unlocked the ability to save you significantly on ink. Costco and others even got in on this ink cartridge refill game. Ounce per ounce, milligram per milligram, printer ink is some of the most expensive stuff on earth. Over $5,200 US per gallon. That's over 1,000 times more expensive than gas and dang near criminal if you ask me. But all that aside, the mighty Epson has caved to consumer demand and now makes a refillable inkjet printer solution, these EcoTank printers. So you have a choice, the ET-2760, the ET-3760, and the ET-4760. The biggest difference between the last two is the price and paper capacity. None of the manufacturers give you a full ream of paper capacity in their lower-end printers, which is silly if you've got a family of copying, printing, and forgetful kids. They don't refill the toilet paper roll either, also leading to some awkward moments and tough decisions. Epson has some pretty amazing features hidden in the menus and software. Want to print from your iPhone? Yeah, you can do that directly, and you don't even have to worry about an app. It supports AirPrint right out of the box. Has your voice assistant become part of your daily life? You can ask her, or it, to print your shopping list and it will shoot out of the printer, no questions asked. And cloud? Yeah, it's got that too. I was surprisingly happy to see that it had an email address already assigned to the printer and that you can just forward or send documents to it and it does all the rest. As printing is just one aspect of an all-in-one device, scanning was a blast with either the automatic document feeder or the glass platen. Interestingly, the platen corner is in the opposite end of what you might think, but it's pretty easy to get used to. A few buttons later and you're scanning stacks of documents to email, OneDrive, Google Drive, and other destinations with no fuss. It really feels like this printer is breaking into something new, like one of the first iPhones or iPods. It does one thing very well: printing. fast, economical, and volume was no problem. While we normally use our laser for high volume print jobs, my wife could never get her ancient laptop connected and the drivers just right. She decided to print 400 color pages on cardstock of our preschooler's curriculum without asking for any help. Other than jamming the massive stack of thick paper that she tried the first time and needing some tinkering to get it unstuck, she printed all those partial color pages very well, and the printer showed no signs of giving up, albeit noisily and with an occasional coaxing to grab the oversized cardstock. So in the end, the Epson ET-3760 is one of the firsts of its kind. It's kind of hard to compare the gas mileage of a Chevy Tahoe to a Tesla, as it's hard to compare the printing ability of the Epson EcoTank to that of a daisy wheel line printer. There are plenty of ways they could improve it, though the market will have to tell them what features are must-haves in a consumer-level printer. For high volume, no frills, color printing, with easy ink fill-ups, the Epson EcoTank is simply a good printer. It will surprise you with its innovation, while frustrating you with that same simplicity. This has been John for the Net Guy. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of my video. If you want, do me a solid, hit the like button down there, and if you didn't like it, tell me why in the comments. I would love to help you out. If you do need some tech help, you can hit us up on the Discord channel, links in the description below. And why not check out one of these other great videos? It's okay, I'll wait.